Why do I love Jesus? Well, obviously I could give you the scriptural term that because he first loved me. But I had no Christian upbringing at all. I didn't even know I didn't know who Jesus was. The girl I met, who is now my wife, she was a Christian, went to church regular. I was in the army, came out, and it used to annoy me a bit because I'm on 48-hour pass, and she's in church most of the time. And to say I got angry, it was an understatement. But when I came out the army, and we went together for a bit, and then I decided, I took a decision, I'd go and see her father and tell him straight that I wanted his daughter, but I didn't want his religion. He was a pastor of a church, Pentecostal church. I went up to the door and I banged on the door as loud as I could to frighten him. I'm not proud of any of this, I even know it. Not proud of this at all. In fact, I'm a bit sad about it really, because he was a lovely man. I banged on the door. He opened the door and he totally disarmed me by putting out his hand and saying, "Hello, Mick, come on in." And I went in, and basically cutting the story very short, he preached the gospel to me, John 3:16, where it's, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. And he said to me, "Mick, do you realise you're a sinner?" And I said, "I don't even know what a sinner meant." I didn't really know what it meant. He said, "Well, do you realise you've done wrong in your life?" I said, "Well, I'd be a liar if I didn't. If I said, no, I've done that wrong." And he said, "Well, you can have Jesus come into your life now, at this very moment, if you'll ask him into your life and to forgive you for the things you've done." And with that, I said, "Okay, I will." And I did, and I asked Jesus into my life. And I never went there to that house where we lived with that intention at all. And just to finish, I'll finish because I'm going on too long, and I've got me. My wife, who's now my wife, I married her, and she said to me years later, I loved you, she said, I still do, but I wasn't going to marry you until you became a Christian. She never told me that, otherwise I probably would have done it for her. And so my life has changed. My life has changed dramatically, absolutely dramatically. I went to Sunday school twice in my life and got thrown out, me and my little mate Teddy. We took a catapult, I think. I can't remember. We took something which was wrong. But the Lord has changed my life completely. Completely. Not very good at putting words together, but I love the Lord because, as I said at the beginning, because he first loved me.